Hello, you heavy guitar players. This ultra back in black, and even more black guitar had to be offset by the Tiger Swimming in Paint shirt because there's too much heaviness on the lap. It had to be in front of something beautiful. So we're looking at the Ibanez FR800 BKF, which stands for black as fuck. It's not true. It's black flat because it's flat. See, you still see fingerprints and stuff on it, but it's a non-gloss black. Now, what is this? I think it's a limited run of let's make everything very black and heavy. Now, I just reviewed, like 5 minutes ago, I filmed the 42HP, the RGA 42HP, the high performance series. And looking at this, it feels as if a lot of it is similar to the high performance series. It's not an RGA shape. It's a, kind of weird telly shape, or single cut, but let's call it a metal telly, a Melly. This is a Melly, okay? But a lot of it feels the same. I see lumen lace. I see a roasted maple neck. I see a roasted maple neck with scarf joint. The fretboard is, I will tell you, Porphyro. On the high performance, the fretboard is Jatoba. This has staggered locking tuners. Okay, these are staggered, which is very nice. Staggered tuners. Locking is great. However, I think the ones on the high performance were a tiny bit more precise. These are precise except for the E. Maybe it just has to be tightened a little bit more. But they're locking tuners. They're not talking about whether this is Graphtec or not. It could be a Graphtec Tusk nut, but I'm not sure because it doesn't say that on the Thomann website, so what do I know? It has a fixed bridge. It is a different fixed bridge than the other one. This is a monorail, so these are 6 individual rails, monos. So it's a different bridge. But generally speaking, roasted maple neck, scarf joint, fixed bridge, 3 positions plus single coil option. It's very similar to the 42 HP RGA, even though a different color and shape. Now, where are the differences? This is 1200, comes in a cardboard box. The RGA 42 HP is 799, comes in a cardboard box. So we're talking about a 400 euro difference. Well, locking tuners from Goto are nice, but that cannot be the only difference. This has bare knuckles. Now, that's obviously a big thing. The other one has Demasio Fusion Edge. And those are, Demasio is a brand name. So are those bare knuckles, are the Aftermath? Yeah, 2 bare knuckle Aftermath. Are they really that expensive? You know what? I want to find out. Let me find out. Now, obviously, I can't find either on Thomann. They have Demasio and they have bare knuckle. The most expensive bare knuckle I could find was 300 for a set. I don't think the Aftermath are that expensive, but let's assume they are, versus Demasio's, which will clock in, let's say, at half. So we're still at 150 euro difference. Where else is the difference? Now, again, the nut could be a thing. We have maybe the design. Who knows? So realistically, I can't find a good reason for the 400 euro difference, but we have bare knuckles versus Fusion Edge. I'm sorry why I'm going into this, but I mean, it seems kind of like a similar concept guitar-wise. Both have the Wizard 3 neck, which is a chunkier neck than Ibanez usually has. Now, design, obviously. We have black block inlays, black pickups with the little scratchies on them, which are very cool. Look at this. Scratchy pickups. We have the pickup switch up here. We have the monorail bridge. And then everything's black. And there's this black Ibanez logo on a black background, which is just stupidly cool. There. You can barely see it. You can bare-knuckly see it. Okay. The bottom line is, could it technically be very similar to the 42 HP, which is lower in price? It might be. Does this one kick ass in the track that you saw at the beginning? It does. This with the Engel Savage was a savage combination and just worked. So let's look at sounds. We're gonna go clean into... Oh wait, let's weigh it first before I forget that. I have a scale on the ground. Rather light at 3.1 kilograms. So, we're going into the Tone King Sky King, which is of course a very high-end amp for clean tones. And here we go with the front something neck pickup. We have 24 frets, by the way. Middle position. Bridge. It's fun to play. And single chord in the front. In between. In the back. All usable sounds. We're moving on to something with a little bit of drive, which is the Morgan AC20. Now, are you gonna go and play this thing with an AC30 Vox? No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. But we're doing it anyway. We're doing vintage 30s, by the way, in case you're wondering. Moving on to the Marshall JCM 800. Holy crapola! It pushes. It pushes. That'll work. We're gonna go straight into the Engel Savage 120, which has a noise gate on. I know. And this is the Rev 800. Rev 100p. There's a lot of precision on those pickups, absolutely. don't know. People do those chromatic things. So yeah, that'll work. And we're finishing off with some Synergy Ecstasy module for some leads. There's 400 euro difference between the, I mean, they're not even the same line, but the Aftermath adds something, Locking Tuners add something. Generally speaking, they're very similar guitars, but Aftermath is cool, and this is limited. So, because it's a very unique look, with the black on the black and the black and then the black and the black, and there's also black. Why isn't this black? Ibanez, come on! It's a great axe. Is it a great axe for the blues gig? Are you stupid? This is a heavy thing. Okay? This is a guitar for the heavy people. It's got freaking bare knuckles in it, and they even scratched up. It's a good guitar. I wish at $1,200 it came in more than a cardboard box, which always pisses me off when people do this, because I know, because I know the people who make them, how much gig bags are in India, where I know someone who makes beautiful gig bags, and I know how much they are if you buy 1,000 of them. It's a joke. So why not do it at $1,200? That's what bugs me a little bit. Other than that, this is a great instrument for the heavy stuff. Now, you might have said with the Savage 120, it sounded a little bit bitey and a little bit shrill in the upper mids. That's exactly the sound you heard in the track in the beginning. And when you listen back to that track, holy crap, that worked. So in context, it's great. This guitar cuts through. There's no dirt. There's no mud. That's what the bare knuckles do. It's a good guitar. Really can't bitch about stuff. So, we'll put links below. You please go and use them. That supports me and the animals and Leslie. And you please follow me if you can on Instagram. You subscribe here for more of this craziness. Or on, Facebook and all the stuff in the end. Do that. That really helps me. Thank you, Ibanez, for commissioning these videos and sponsoring them. That also, puts food on the table. And we're gonna go say animals at the end.